me, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She like went crazy and then sat really still and looked up at me. I was like, and then shook her butt one more time, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? That shit was funny. What did it say? Welcome to
Welcome to the jungle!
We got fun and games where you learn to live like an animal. That was my song, bruh.
Your
When San
song?
Andreas came out, I really understand music. I believe I was listening to that and Rage Against the Machine, which they didn't put in San Andreas remake, right? No, and that was my best part. Like, I used to blare that shit. I don't care if my parents hear it or not. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck, I love that song. Motherfucker! Ugh. It's so angry, I love it. Sweaty confetti. Because did you know the PR-55 is the name of the actual variant that was used in Halo 2? Mm-hmm. It was actually, yeah, it was called the BR-55, but yeah. I thought that was pretty funny. Battle rifle, pulse rifle. They have similar initials. So the raid's coming out tomorrow, Frankie. You gonna wait for Rodney, or you gonna do it before him?
You mean the dungeon?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Same thing, smaller.
It's not the same thing.
Shut up. Same thing.
I guess.
Whatever. Point.
I'll wait for Mr. Ronnie.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for him too, but I don't know if you were gonna get on.
I'll get on and do other stuff.
Yeah. I've been waiting for 3 years for the new Stranger Things, and that comes out tomorrow. I guess you guys don't care about it. It just keeps hitting. It's really good though. It's just like conceptually and like visually, it's not mainstream, bruh. It is not mainstream. Come on.
Reminds me of the movie Super 8.
Yeah, but Super 8 was directed by who?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind, doesn't matter. Well, here's the thing. The first season of Stranger Things and the continuation of Stranger Things is always as follows. In the beginning, it was about the kids relying on each other. The first season was like Stand By Me from Stephen King. And then when it was with the teenagers, it was like a horror mystery. And then when it was with the parents, like Joyce and Hopper, it was like a mystery drama thriller. Like you didn't know what they were gonna uncover and stuff like that. And there's some crazy music going on in my ear. I've never heard from Destiny before. I haven't sat here and listened to this part where it just starts going. Anyway, the second season, people swap around these, but it's still concept pretty similar. Kind of like kind of like, sticking it out and trying to survive the craziness, and then like the teenagers are like trying to do the daring stuff to kind of protect the kids and you know keep the keep help the adults
Huh?
do something or accomplish something, and it's just, I don't know, it's really well done. Mm. The the soundtrack's really good too. It's very well composed. The Thor one? Yeah, Multiverse of Madness was whatever. Oh yeah, it comes out tomorrow too. Mm-hmm. The shows always come out on Friday. The show always airs like on a Friday, but then they premiere on Wednesday, which is weird. Yeah. I should probably watch the Levi stuff, but I ain't trying to cry. Also, I only have 9,000 Bright Dust because I bought an exotic ghost shell. You know that light one that's for sale in the store right now? Yeah. It's called Bright Cycle Shell. Try to play with the shaders on that thing. It's crazy. Yeah, but like different shaders have different like screens on it too. Like the Paragon one has stars. You know what I mean? So does the Seven Sisters one. You know what I mean? But they're on the back of his butt. But if you do the Paragon shader, I don't know if you have that one, it gives it stars where the light is. It's really cool, and there's so many shaders that like completely change the way the ghost looks. I like it a lot. I'm gonna probably use it for my Warlock. My Titan's gonna get used to, man. Yeah, it was too cute not to buy, dude. Think you're better than everybody? But yeah, no, like some of these shaders, like, will make that transparent color something different, or they'll completely take it away, as you've probably seen. But it's really cool to play with it. I like the way Paragon looks really on it. Do you have that one? It was from last season. It was the beginning of last season, from what I understand, based on the order that they're showing in. Okay, I gotta pee.
Destroying those cruxes is definitely weakening the score. Keep at it.
Isn't it the second week in the 8th week? Yeah. Well, because they already mentioned it, though. I don't know. Unless they changed it.
We really ticked off the score this time. They're sending their best. After him.
$17.
What'd you say to me?
Yep. Next week, gotta grind it out, baby!
Rodney, you're still over here. What are you doing? I don't know. Elden Ring? I don't know. PvP? No. Oh, you bought the solar set? That's pretty cool. The boots are cool. I don't know if I care for the helmet. Oh. Yeah, doesn't the cloak give you a little flame? Yeah, there you go. Now it looks much better. There you go. You win every time. I don't want to play anymore. No, it's rigged. It's fucking rigged. Don't look at me.
How's it rigged? I beat him.
It's rigged. It's in the archive. They added it to the archive. I just don't have 1,000 silver to buy it. The rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. Because of Pokemon cheddar?
She's gotta catch them all.
Oh, these are Crow's shoes. You hear me? The Fortunate Beast. They're just red and different colored. They look exactly like his pants. You can look at his pants and look at these ones.
That's it for the score.
Oh, maybe. Did you look at Aldrin's pants? They look the fucking same. They do. I swear to God, even his arms look exactly the same. I understand they're supposed to be beast skin scales, but they made him red instead of white, like he was. Watch, go to the helm. Go to the helm and look at him. Apparently, to you. It's like they given up. That hotel is disgusting. I would never stay there even if my life depended on it.
I mean, if your life depended on it, that means there's nobody else in the world, you know.
Look at him. They're the same fucking thing. They have the same style. You get my point. Look at his arms and look at his legs. They're similar. Oh, the scales are smaller too.
Yeah, because they're bird scales.
Bird scales? Fuck
Yeah.
has bird scales.
It's supposed to be, he's supposed to be a crow, so it's supposed to be like feathers, not scales. Sorry.
Yeah, but scale. Because that's exactly what they are. So they're
'Cause
just
he's a
smaller
crow.
scales, excuse me. I'm just gonna close off Destiny. I don't feel like playing anymore at the moment. No, I'm bored. I want that battle rifle, but then I gave up getting it because I'm done with the fucking dares.
So, because the pants are
Grand Theft Auto 5. Weren't we supposed to play Golf Swing? Did you ever update it? I see Team America. I want to do this one day. I know you think I'm crazy.
I think she did.
I was just telling Ellie how I wanted to build like a like a mud log cabin.
A mud log cabin?
Yeah.
So a cabin made out of clay and mud.
Are they on YouTube? Maybe.
Here we go. Scorn incoming.
There's a lot of, yeah, there's a few survivalist people. I've watched some people for Bushcraft, like how to survive like in the forest and stuff like that. Like I'm always like, what happens if I got stuck in the forest and it was cold? And like this is how you do it. As long as you have a blanket, you just put the blanket over you and you light a small fire. And while that can suffocate you, as long as the fire isn't like bad, like severely large, you'll be okay. But if you light a candle, which is the safest way to do it, and cover yourself with a blanket, you can literally decrease the temperature outside. Increase the temperature from outside inside to around like 60-some degrees because of the blanket creates a shield and stuff like that. But you need a wool blanket to do it. But it's what miners did back in the day when they were stranded in snowstorms, and like no one would come rescue them. Obviously, they're out working. No one cares if they come back because then they don't get paid. Whatever. That's how it was back then. And so what they would do is they would like huddle up together or whatever and light a big candle. Or if you were by yourself, they would just like throw a blanket over themselves and like light a little candle, and as long as you completely close the blanket or whatever, it would increase the temperature in there by like 30 to 60 degrees depending on like how long you left it sealed and stuff like that. Parmesan. When I lived in Pennsylvania, I was always in the woods. Did you know that? I was always in the woods.
Yeah, I saw a chuck thingy.
No, when I was younger, even though I'm like legally allowed to do it, and then and I felt really bad, and I let it go, and I bet you it's probably chewed its hands off and died. But I learned my lesson. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy to kill an animal, especially when you didn't have a gun. What was I gonna do? Beat it to death? Slit its throat?
Or sharpen a stick and use it as a spear and stab it.
I couldn't. I couldn't get close to it. It was mad at me. I was like, I'm sorry that I put peanut butter and jelly on there, but you know what? You fell for it.
Keep shooting those cruxes.
God, I felt so awful, because I didn't kill it, you know what I mean? Because when I was younger, I used to explore the woods a lot, and I found an old trapper's cabin, and it turned out that it was my Uncle David's. Isn't that crazy? It was my Uncle David's when he was younger. He just left it there. And it had all these traps in it, and grappling hooks, and all of shit. Like hook sushi meat on it, like that. I was like, what the fuck? Stumble upon. I was like freaked out. And then, I think my grandma, I think, what's it called, like, their neighbor, where I used to live, like, the old people didn't do nothing but look out their windows and watch the children so they could call the cops on them. And so an old lady, like, everybody knew my grandma and my grandpa because they were one of the longest living residents there on, like, this place called the Heights. You know, it's like a fucking, like, apartment complex, like, area.
Man, they were in the Heights? I saw that movie.
Yeah, but, like, yeah, it was like the projects, yeah. But, like, the projects were actually further down. It was called MIG. And that's people, like, governments and stuff like that. So, like, where I lived was, like, just above the poverty line, and then, like, further down the road, it was the poverty line. And that's where you didn't go and hang out because kids would beat you up and take your shit because they don't know what Christmas is, their mom and dad are crackhead, you know what I mean? Like, seriously fucked up shit. Yeah, there was these one kids that grew up, and they would invite me to, I was playing with them, and they invited me to the house, and their mom and dad was, like, passed out with, like, a fucking, like, crack pipe in their hand. And I was like, yo, I gotta get out of here. And it smelled so bad. And, like, he told me, like, after the goldfish died, he just threw it under the rug. And I was like, what is wrong with you? And, like, when they moved out because they got evicted, there was, like, fucking, like, someone threw a bottle at the wall. There was, like, a hot sauce stain and broken glass. And there was, like, a dead goldfish under the rug. Yeah, like those kids were fucked up. Like, yeah, and I knew something was wrong with them because, like, we found a baby bird's nest, and, like, we were gonna, like, just, you know, we knew we weren't supposed to touch it, and we knew we were supposed to put it, like, you know, at a higher point so that the mom could find it or whatever. Like, we were trying to put it back in the branch, and the kid was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "We're just trying to put this baby bird away." And I showed it to him, and he grabbed the baby bird with his bare hands and just threw it on the roof, and it, like, splattered and died. I was like, holy fuck, dude, you're fucked up. That was my childhood, dude. But, anyway. My childhood was fucked up because those kids were fucked up. I think one was gonna rape me once. He, like, grabbed my necklace and was trying to choke me out. And I, like, barely got away. I don't know what was gonna happen. Because I was... When you live around hoods with shitty people, people are... I'm from the hood. A little bit. I mean, I was scared of everybody, but yeah, sure. That's like why I stopped going outside after a certain point. Because I turned some guy down, I remember. And, like, I don't want to date them. And it made the kid so upset that, like, he had to, like, sisters and cousins, like, harass me.
Sounds
Because
like
I
a
didn't
sore
want to go
loser.
out with that kid. It wasn't that fucked up. And so I didn't leave my house for, like, a few months because of that. Because they were, like, trying to, like, beat me up until I went out on it, like, dated them. And I was like, fuck, are you retarded? No means no. And they were girls, and they were, like, harassing me and shit, and it was fucking awful. But, I mean, it went away, because, like, I literally didn't let them, like, you know. They never talked to me again, but, I don't know. I just ignored it. I wasn't trying to fight the whole fucking black people's society, because I got in a fight. That's how it was when I was younger, though. You couldn't win a fight, because when I was younger, you fucking got in a fight with someone, their cousin and their fucking brother and their uncle and their goddamn nephew all ganged up on you. You know what I mean? And how is that fair? I'm a fucking, like, half Mexican, half white girl getting ganged up on by black girls that are 8 times my size.
Yo. He was technically Mississippi, but she was wildin'.
Oh my god, she's gonna fight. She got fired. Like fat. Yeah, but to be honest though, like like a lot of tall girls that like a lot of tall girls act hard, but they've always avoided fights
I guess.
because they've been like intimidating. Like Ellie's sister, but like I'm telling you, like this giraffe bitch is gonna get her neck broke if she keeps playing with me. Dude, tall people are the easiest to fucking take down. Hell yeah, you go for the legs and then you go for the neck, and guess what? They're on their back. All you gotta do is put your poise low as a small person, because even if they hit you, you ain't going down, because your poise is low, and you fucking go for their legs, and you either tackle them or you kick them out, and then you grab them and then by the neck or whatever you gotta do, like chokehold them. I prefer to end fights. I don't want to sit there and like punch people. You know what I mean? I'll be back. I gotta pee.
Yeah, she said she was gonna go pee. She did. It was 5 minutes ago. Unless she didn't go, but who knows?
Scoring our batteries for the wellspring. We better hold our ground.
Fucking Stimpy, bro.
No, I'm doing Wellspring.
Cereal.
I still have to complete the fucking... the one with the weapons. Yeah.
What the fuck? It's called Kellogg, but like the G slightly cut off. Tresor cereal? What the fuck does that even mean? Is that Russian? Daisy's weird, dog. And then the beans instead of Heinz are called D's baked beans. Like D's nuts. Hey, Frankie.
Yes.
Hey, Frankie, on the Castellum, did you fight that Mind Goblin guy?
Mind Goblin?
Yeah, Mind Goblin these nuts.
Yeah. Anytime.
Ooh, got him.
Just let me know when.
Present them. You're like Mrs. Chokes on Dick. Present them.
It's working. Keep shooting those cruxes.
Stimpy's playing with this guy in Daisy right now, and the guy won't shut up. So the music's starting to go doo doo doo, like start playing horror music like he's about to kill him. Just the music. It's like, why are you playing like Doom music? Like it's obvious you're the one who's gonna kill this guy. 'Cause you won't shut up. Damn, too bad I can't get a ride to Aldi's every day. I could get a job there. They're hiring $19 an hour. It's by my mom, so kinda, it's like, 10-15 minutes, and no one's gonna do that here. Even though Ronnie doesn't work and he's retired.
10-15 minutes driving, so how long walking?
I ain't gonna walk that shit, fuck that. I don't have the body or the energy for that fucking Louisiana heat. Do you know how humid it is? Have you ever been to New York City on a fucking 90-degree summer day?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 times as worse as that. Don't forget, I lived there for a few, 5 years, so I know what it's like too in New York. But here it's worse,
Hmm.
The humidity's so bad. I swear to God, you go out here when it's like 65 degrees and you're gonna sweat your fucking balls off as soon as the sun comes out. It's just the way it is. It's fucking disgusting. It's like Florida, but worse. Only southern Florida's kind of like that. Northern Florida kind of gets away from that a little bit because they're kind of they're more inland. But Louisiana is just like, hey, we like all the swamp inside of us. Yeah, baby, put that one beside me. Oh my god, this guy's not shutting up, but... And he's like, man, who the fuck asked? And he's about to kill this guy. He turns off his safety on his gun. What do you got in that shotgun? He's asking him now. Oh man, I'm not for robbing people. I'm more into interaction like this, you know? So I hope we don't rob any people because you're reloading your gun. He has no idea. The poor soul. The poor sweet summer child. The Mythoclast? It's really strong. Because of the solar, they accidentally buffed it. I heard. Or he's better than you. Get good, faggot. Nah, but like, pull out the last word and nut up. They're fan fags. They're a 3-stack. They're being incels, you mean? Involuntary celibate. That's like basically like unwilling virgin, aka you know what I mean? So Stimpy has like segment, like it's just constant like clip after clip of this guy talking, and then he's like sitting down talking about like going to Discord, and then there should be a Steam overlay and you can add me, and then he kills them and there's like 2 bodies. He killed him and his friend. He was like, just shut up already.
Oh, I don't know. Damn. The fuck happened here? Nah, I got a black screen. I was going to the tower.
Do you think it's wrong? Like, okay, this person's like, it'll be a couple days, but they don't ever text me back. Like, I was like, Rodney, the person I sent the 62 already for the weed. On Monday, by the way. I sent it to her Monday night, and it's gonna be Friday. And, like, she said it was gonna be a couple days. A couple days is 2 to 3, right?
Yes. Actually, 2 days. Actually, a
Okay.
couple. No, a couple of days is 2 days. A few
A
days is like
couple,
3.
a couple, a
Yeah.
definition of a couple is 2 to 3. Sorry, but that's, yeah. 2 to 3 though, but like, I asked how much a couple was before. And like, I looked up the definition because when I was younger, my teacher was like, 4 to 5 or whatever. And then I was like, why is a couple people? And so then I looked it up. It's 2 to 3, and my teacher was wrong. I just did. I said, any news, because I'm thinking asking for this. I want the $60 back, and I'm gonna try my friend Haley. I haven't talked to Haley in fucking like a year, but I'm just trying to scare her, light a fire under her ass. You know what I mean? I already sent it to her. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I don't understand. Like, she said something about she has to pay her rent, but like, I don't know what fucking day her rent is. I don't know when her fucking rent's due. And like, when she sent me that was like the 23rd. So if she meant a week, she should have said a fucking week. There's a difference. Don't fucking play with me. You know what I mean?
Don't play with my emotions.
I hate that bullshit. Don't say a couple and then you mean a week. Do not do that to me. That is inaccurate, and that is
Misleading.
misleading, but it's lying. If you know more than a if you know it's gonna be like 5 to 7 days, and you say a couple days, you know. My cousin? No, Ellie's cousin. Yeah, years. She's Ellie's cousin. Yeah, but I mean, I just sent her the message tonight. I don't expect a reply right away, right? But like, I sent her the thing, you know. And if she wants to be like that because she doesn't feel like doing it, because she always says stuff like that. Like, she always makes excuses. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, she's like supposedly, but she acts like she isn't. So the fact that she told us that lie, she depends on it. Then why are you doing it? Because she says it's for Ellie. But I don't know. I mean, she doesn't seem the type of person who does things for free anyway. She's not that type of person. She's an ex-addict and all that shit, so. She used to do meth.
Oh
Oh, that's
my
what I'm
god,
thinking.
so apparently you can't go to the tower. Pause it.